Morning, all. All right, so we are into the big time now with the jersey countdown. For instance, the number 70 on this, I double checked. I was like, really? That's only a number 70? Yeah, that's where we're at. So we're gonna go ahead and go from 70 through 61 today as we get really close. Remember, next Tuesday, well, the time I'm recording this, next Tuesday is the start of the regular season. So this is gonna match up almost exact. And here we go, number 70. Number 70 is the Atlanta Thrashers. This is a Reebok Authentic, size 50. I got this one through, I believe it was through Full Moon Jerseys. I haven't seen it since. I haven't seen it anywhere unless you want to spend through the nose. It does have the Atlanta on the one sleeve. And at the time it came out, it was seen as a very ugly jersey. People really didn't like it. I did. I thought it was a really nice departure from what they had before, which was the Thrashers secondary, this right here, on the front of their dark jersey. I thought this was an improvement. The striping down the side is that odd striping that's very similar to what Calgary would end up with, but I love that blue. I think it's unique, and I think it's a very nice jersey. So the reason that I was surprised to see this at 70, I thought it'd be higher, but there's another blue Seattle Atlanta jersey yet to come on the countdown. In it at 69 is the Winnipeg Jets. This, of course, is the 90s logo that they changed over to, and I like this quite a bit. They have yet to do a throwback to it of any sort. They do tend to use the one from the 80s, which was also one they used in the 70s in the WHA as well, but I like this one quite a bit. I like the colors as well. This also has the goals for kids on the shoulder right here. And yeah, it's a good Winnipeg jersey, and one of my favorites, although there are other Winnipeg jerseys higher. Number 68, here you go. One of the highest AHL, might be the highest of the AHL jerseys. It's at the very least close. It's not quite the highest, but it's close. And this is, of course, your Hershey Bears, the brown version. And yeah, it's fantastic. And if you're from Hershey, it has to be a chocolate brown colored jersey, right? Absolutely has to be. And yeah, I love the logo, the design, everything about this is really nice. I would even say that of the AHL teams, this is one that has branding and color and everything on such a level that it would work on a National Hockey League level as well. Patches on the shoulders are really nice too. This one was sent to me by a subscriber who will be surprised to see it this high on the countdown. But yeah, I really do like this one quite a bit. And fantastic designs are fantastic designs no matter what league they're from. So there you go. Hershey Bears. Number 67 is this Montreal Canadiens Adidas, and of course there's your Stanley Cup final patch for Montreal as well for this year in French, because that's how you do that, and L&H, because again, French. So when you see these jerseys, that's one way to tell if they're real, I would guess, is if you see the red Montreal and if it says NHL here, that's not a real jersey. But yeah, so you got your French in here too, and I do like the collar. I know there's people that don't, but I do. I think that it looks pretty good. And so Montreal has a design that will never change. And I don't think anybody, even this Bruins fan, can argue that it ever should. Number 66. So we're into the really, really nice ones, see? And this is one, too, that when it came out, there were people who didn't like it. And there were people who really, really did. This is the Pittsburgh Penguins. This is, of course, a starter. It's a large. This is your Robo Penguin. And this is your gradient that everybody either really liked or really didn't. It is weird in the back because of the way that it just stops here. But, again, with gradients, there's going to be little things that you might be able to improve on if you did one now. I'm waiting for Pittsburgh at some point to do a throwback to this of some sort. I do think it's going to happen because this one sold pretty well when it first came out. And it ended up being one of the more popular of the third jerseys. So I do like this one quite a bit. I even like the shoulders and some of the weird striping and stuff like that. Because it's something different, right? The colors are different. And overall, very, very nice jersey from Pittsburgh. Number 65 is the San Jose Sharks jersey, which is one of the higher rated San Jose jerseys. It's the highest rated of the home and aways they've had. There's a couple of thirds yet to come. But I love this design. This is fantastic. And when they took away the shoulder yoke and they took away the stripes down here, I still to this day don't understand why. But this is my favorite of them. And this is, I believe, a large as well. This is one that when I bought it, I had been looking at it. It was at Sport Check. Actually, this is the small that I replaced it with. This small I got from Van City Sports. The large that I had before that, I had for about 4 years. And I had got that one from Sport Check, and I looked at it for a while. And eventually, you know, I realized it was the last one. They were going over to Adidas. It was going to disappear. Again, this one I got through Van City Sports, through their site, and I was very happy to get one in my size, because the larges do tend to kind of look like a dress on me. So, yeah, this one's really nice. I'm a huge fan. I think they got it right here. I'm still surprised they got rid of the black on the shoulders and that they got rid of the striping. I still don't understand that. Number 64 is this Buffalo Sabres jersey. There you see the texturing on the Buffalo, and this turns out to be some foreshadowing for what's yet to come on some jerseys and what's happened with a lot. That this texturing, I think, makes the Buffalo jersey that much nicer. Really makes it stand out. And so now every team has some form of texturing on their logo. Hopefully it doesn't get ridiculous, but it's the NHL. Of course it's going to end up getting ridiculous. Buffalo may not win a lot of games, but they look good while they're on the ice. The redesign, I think, has been really, really well done. And, you know, this color is really nice. And it's actually a little bit lighter than the classic Buffalo jerseys that I have. So they went back to their original color, kind of. It's actually a tone lighter, according to the jerseys I have in my collection anyways. And it's very, very nice. I think it's excellent. And, yeah, good job on that. Like the neckline in it as well. Overall, very, very nice jersey for Buffalo. Number 63. Not done yet with Buffalo. So, there you go. Buffalo, 2 of the jerseys they wore this past season are in the top 70 for me. And this is fantastic. I think of the reverse retro that we got, this was probably the biggest surprise for me, and I was so happy to see it. I've always liked the crossed swords. I've always liked the as it became known, the angry goat head, and I think in Sabres colors it looks fantastic. So again, next time out, put the Buffalo head on the front. Go ahead and take this bad boy here, throw it on the shoulders, and then you could do it in blue. You could do it in red and do the red and black, or just, you know, keep the color scheme you got here. Because, again, I think it works really, really well. And so, again, Buffalo may not have won a lot last year, but they usually look pretty good on the ice, which is of no consolation at all if you're a Sabres fan. But it's fun to watch the games when they're wearing these, which sadly they won't be this year. It is just a one-year program, and maybe this comes back as a third at some point. I think it's a really nice jersey for Buffalo. Even got the word mark in there. Number 62, a jersey we won't see again. The Montreal Canadiens, this reverse retro is fantastic. This one's dated as 76. Not like it matters. This jersey really doesn't change over the years. It is iconic, and obviously me having this ahead of their current home jerseys could potentially be surprising to people, but I think it's awesome. I again, when they did the reveals, I thought, yeah, that's fantastic. That's a great idea to have a blue Montreal jersey and have the red accents on it. I just think it is so crisp, and they lost every game when they played it. So the same as Vancouver, their record means even if they wanted to bring it back as a third, it really is not going to work, because when the team doesn't win a single game wearing those jerseys, it can be a problem. But again, as Buffalo states, it's not necessarily about winning the games. It's about how you look when you're on the ice playing. So for Montreal, good job. And again, the LNH right here. French. So, yeah, number 62. To round out today's part of the countdown, here is the San Jose Sharks Reebok Authentic. You see that green strip in there. It's an authentic rather than a replica. And it's fantastic. The SJ on the shoulder here, and the fantastic fully bodied shark on the front as well. This is a great jersey. Now, what's weird is it is really simple. right? There's no stripes at the bottom, there's none at the top, but just the black. I love black San Jose Sharks jerseys. And this isn't even the one that's at the top amongst the black San Jose jerseys. There's still one yet to come. So, yeah, to round things out today, I think this is a fantastic looking one. Again, at 61, you guys can let me know your thoughts on where they are and all of that wonderful stuff in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And hey, thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.